Welcome back everybody to my channel. Hi, I'm Rizbo the Blade, your personal mining guru, and today we're in episode 2 where we're again mining big Quantanium rocks on Pyro 1 planet. And this rock was tiny bit bigger than last one, but it was having a little bit less in percentage of Quantanium. So let's show you our rock. This is our rock, what you see here, and it's just a little bit over 137 tons with almost 34% of Quantanium. So this rock we're gonna crack basically in the same way like we cracked the last one because they're very similar. First we need to put out all our equipment, and first that's modules. So I'm putting down elevator, and here I am exchanging the armor laser head for the helix size tool, and we're gonna leave on the right side hosted tool. And we're putting on this laser search, stampede and Riger, and on hosted laser stampede and search, and now we're gonna put on the front one still one search, because already we have as a default Riger C3 and stampede. And normally, like always, the last thing what we need to equip on the rock is gadget, and we are again using the Sabir gadget, which gives 50% bigger green zone and the 50% resistance drop, which is very important thing. All is equipped, and now let's break this monster rock. And now you're gonna hear original comms from the recordings when we were breaking the rock. Okay, push full power, all of you.
Yeah, I've power,
Full
right.
power, and now spamming Alt 1 and 2.
Rizbo,
Yeah.
Rizbo,
Yeah.
be careful when you are that close. The lasers give much more power than when you are in the green zone, and
Okay,
it
who's
reacts.
controlling it?
Me.
It reacts.
One
Okay,
reacts a little bit.
moment, Ivan, wait a second, we're breaking. Oh no.
Why are we moving?
Because the server is doing stupidities.
Fuck no. Should I stop with the surge?
No, just keep going, Alt 1 and 2.
Okay, copy that, copy that. There we go. Got two to surge.
Just don't move the laser. Oh shit. Okay.
We're in the red. Yeah.
No, shut off, sorry, shut off. Sorry. The laser
shut off.
Yeah, now it's too late.
No, it's not. We're good.
I mean, but I need to immediately do it. Shut it off.
Copy.
Because,
Alright.
yeah.
Sorry.
Because we need to now put again, it's not gonna be enough.
My bad.
Just put Alt 1 and 2 both.
Yep, yep.
Nah, this is not working like that. Yeah, if it goes ship up, don't move laser, just stay same direction where you are. It's gonna go up.
I guess it is DC.
There we go, we're in the green. Nice.
Oh, it's
One,
gonna be-
two. Come on, I kinda need two. There we go. There we go. Yeah, buddy. 137. Holy shit, that's a big one.
So
Let's look.
three of you are using surges at the
Okay.
same time.
Yeah, search and stampede.
Whoa!
Shit,
Good
I gotta
job,
get up.
guys. Good job.
I'll just show you how a little bit problems. Same is in communication, same as with actually game, doing again some weird things, you know, like hopping the ship up, down, and all that stuff. But basically, when you're doing something like that, and even if you're doing these second parts later, and they're so big, like you see here, it's like 37 tons with almost or 85% of Quantanium. These parts has big resistance, they have big instability, right? And even if they're smaller than a rock as a main thing, because of this big percentage of Quantanium, they're hard to break. So this combination, what I'm using for the second breaks, which is my basically default combination, and that means on helix in front I have Riger C3, Focus 3 and Stampede, and on the left I have arbor laser with 2 Riker C3s, and on the right I have host weight with 2 focus 3 modules, right? So with all that combined, it's pretty nice green zone because of arbor laser is the biggest instability drop, and we have enough of power because of helix, right? So that's why this is for me, for these second breaks, for these huge stones, the best combination. You could really put also on left side one more host weight. It's gonna be even bigger green zone, right? And more power, and also host weight is reducing resistance, and arbor default laser it's increasing it, so that's down part of the arbor, right? But anyway, with this train combination, what I'm using, it's pretty safe mining, if you want to say it like that. So the job is always done, and we don't have some big problems. And also, when it's little bit smaller parts, like you see this one here, then only side lasers are operating without mine helix in front, and then green zone is very big. Because arbor laser is also increasing green zone, the same as offset laser, but not in such a big percentage, right? But we have on the offset laser normally also 2 focus 3 modules, so it's pretty big green zone. And now I'm already starting to collect, as you see here. And normally I'm collecting first the only pure 100% parts, and you have 99.90. That's also 100%, right? Because it says 0 on inert. So I don't know why this is happening actually, if it's such a combination, but it's Star Citizen, right? And guys are still breaking there's some parts, and now I already start to collect something which is not pure, because yeah, so on this type of rocks you can't choose gadgets which gonna give you that material sticking more together, like Optimax for example, or Bormax, because you need to drop resistance, and Optimax, even if it gives 30%, Sabir is best option because it gives 50%, so that's not small change in percentage of dropping resistance in such a big rock, right? So everything matters, so you need to always use what is most adequate, right? It will be better to use Optimax. These breaks would be much better, and you can collect higher quantity in your ship, so it's not gonna be collected some garbage with it. I'm not talking about inert materials, I'm talking materials which you cannot filter out, right? But the biggest problem with Optimax is that it's reducing a lot the green zone, and that's a big no-no when you're breaking this type of big rocks, because our green zone is already very tiny. I'm cutting out parts where I was going into pilot seat and adjusting the ship, because when you're mining this type of rocks, because of this pressure release, your ship gets damaged, and then thrusters which are holding the ship horizontal are not holding it anymore so good. So the nose of the ship is constantly slowly it's tilting towards the bottom. So you always need to correct the ship, right? Or pilot needs to be at least in the ship, and 2 guys can keep braking if the parts are smaller and they have enough of power, right? So this is always happening when we're breaking these rocks, because you need to be in this danger zone in the orange part of the left bar up for the distance, because otherwise you cannot get enough power to break these rocks. You need to be in the perfect optimal range, and the range is normally in the actual orange part of the bar and not the green. But this is something that I'm gonna talk about in one video that I'm gonna make about all stuff which you need to know about the mole. Now we're slowly finishing here the collecting of all the rocks, and it's gonna be around 63 SEU plus minus. But after I'm gonna deliver, we have also outer mole here, so it's gonna clean up this very bad parts with Quantanium, so it's gonna be maybe for like 5 to 7 SEUs. but not more than that. And now we're already in Refinery. And here you can see now how much we could get, you know, for direct selling if we wanted to do that, for example. And it's around 774k, which is very nice price, you know, for direct selling. But we're gonna go now to the refining consoles, so we can show you how much that could be, you know, if you refined. And here you see it says around 63 ACU, and we put Dynex. It's gonna take around 100 hours. We need to pay like 46k, and it's gonna take away around like 8 ACU, and we can still put 5 more ACU on that yield, right? So altogether we have basically actually clean 60 ACU with that mod, which is gonna deliver like 6-7 ACU more, right? It's not much, but this is what we collect from all that, you know, bad pieces. So if we would, like, you know, now calculate how much that is, if we said like clean 60 ACU times this 20.5k some middle price, because when I'm selling the cities, you know, I'm not selling on outposts where you can barely sell something, because I always have like maybe 300, 500, 700 ACU of Quantanium when I'm selling. So I need to sell it all, because otherwise it's just completely waste of time. So that in price would be around like 1.2 million or 1,230,000 around that number, right? So it's pretty nice rock, right? But if you normally mining with 3 people, you're gonna split that on 3 parts, so everybody gets around 400k. This was all now, you know, mining on Pyro 1 planet, but I'm gonna switch now after this to mine on Pyro 5 moons, and especially on moons Adir and Ignis, because we're gonna start to hunt Stealeron and Receipt, and normally also Quantanium. So what's the actually biggest difference between Pyro 1 planet and these moons? First biggest difference is in the speed of search for rocks, because on Pyro 1 you fly the slowest as possible, and on the moons like Adir and Ignis you can fly in nav mode as fast as possible. So your movement, it's, you know, very fast on the surface. And normally second thing, which is even more important, is that on Pyro 1 you can't find Stealeron and Receipt, these new rare materials, because these materials are connected with tin. So you need to go on Pyro 5 moons and search there, because you have tin there. So these materials are strictly spawning in connection with tin. So you're gonna see some crazy rocks which with smaller mass gives a lot of amount of Stealeron, same as Receipt, and you're gonna see how much is that now in value when you're selling for money. Next video it's gonna be about mining Stealeron, and this is the best find that I found, and you're gonna see how much money you can get from this. And this is gonna show you that Quantanium is, you know, not the meta anymore like it was. It's still great ore, it still gives great money, but the densities of Stealeron and especially Receipt makes a big difference in how much quantity of ore you can get in much smaller stones, what is concerned mass in tons. And also these new materials are worth the same as Quantanium, or for 1/3 of price even higher. So this is huge differences now in mining. I hope you guys learned something from all this and you enjoyed to watch mining, and don't give up on mining. You know, mining can give you now a lots of money. You just need to know what you're doing, and you need to know where to do it. So if you have any other questions, guys, just ask in the comments below. You can write which rocks you are finding and breaking, and if you have also some direct questions, you can ask me in my Twitch stream, where I'm streaming basically every day. And guys, I'm inviting you to join us to mine together with us in my Discord. where I can help you to start and explain you everything. So this is all for now, guys, and if you like all this what you see here and you find it interesting and informative, please like, share and subscribe to channel for more content. See you next time, guys, and keep mining.